Want to know how to calculate a fix and flips real estate deal's profitability? That's exactly what I'm going to show you today on the last part of our three-part series on fix and flips. Welcome to Keeping It Real Estate. I'm your host Milana, and I'm here to share my experience and expertise with you. So there's a ton of variables affecting house flipping profitability. I can't do them all, but I can outline the major factors that influence profitability. Also remember, the average home price in San Francisco is currently above $1.2 million, whereas the average home price in Omaha, Nebraska is only $220,000. Clearly, the profits on a San Francisco deal need to be larger than those in Omaha. While you can expect real-world results to be different than the initial estimates you do, the estimates will determine if the deal makes any sense to pursue. So get your pencils, write this down. Let's go through a step-by-step. Step 1, estimate after rehab value, known as ARV. This is what you think the property will be worth after completing all the renovations. This is an educated guess, and the best person to go to for calculation is, of course, your realtor, who will run comps based on your proposed finished product. Step 2, figure out the purchase price, what's realistic, and what your maximum offer should be to ensure the deal makes sense. Step 3, calculate your rehab budget. This entails working with your contractor and team to put together a proposed cost for labor and materials. Remember to leave room for unexpected and unknowns. Step 4, calculating the holding costs. Holding costs can include mortgage, property taxes, property insurance. For you to calculate holding costs, you'll need to budget a time frame from the point of purchase to the point of sale. For example, if you buy a house right now in November and plan to rehab it for 7 months, and then you leave 2 months to get it sold and close escrow, the idea is that you'll be carrying the property for 9 months, thus 9 months of paying mortgage, insurance, and taxes. Step 5, calculate your transaction costs. These can be selling commissions, property inspections, staging, these kinds of things. Many forget this step, and it's a biggie. Step 6, determine net profit. Here, it's just basic math, where we add the purchase price, rehab costs, and holding costs, transaction costs. We then take the sum and deduct it from the after rehab value, and that difference gives us the net profit. So now let's do a real-world example together. My client purchased an 1,800 square foot home in Merced Heights in San Francisco for approximately $1 million. He then sold it 10 months later for $1.9 million. His rehab cost was $300,000. He took a mortgage for $500,000 at 5% interest, and his mortgage payment was $2,500 for 10 months, totaling $25,000. Okay? He paid monthly taxes and insurance of $1,200. And in case you wonder how I calculated that, taxes are based on the purchase price, and it's approximately 1.1% of the purchase price. Okay? Now his cost of sale was about $100,000. So that includes real estate commissions at 5%, which is the industry standard, and staging costs. So his total expenses, which will include his cost of sale, his monthly taxes, his mortgage payment, rehab cost, but also the purchase price, okay? That's his acquisition cost. So all of that cost him $1,437,000. In order to calculate net profit, you would take the after rehab value and then subtract from it the total expenses, including acquisition, which is $1,437,000. So your net profit is going to be $463,000. That's what my client was able to net on this particular property in San Francisco. If you're interested in becoming an investor, or if you want to successfully flip houses, you need to run the numbers before a deal. This prevents you from picking and choosing deals based on emotion. Instead, develop a conservative budget and avoiding the major mistakes. Most importantly, make sure you have an experienced real estate expert calculating with you if you're a current investor or want to become one, or you want to discuss ways of getting started or calculating a potential opportunity. Call me. I hope this was helpful. Please like, comment, and tag below anyone that should hear this. I'll see you next week.